Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here, and today I feel like talking about a story that has happened to me a while ago, like a long while ago, back in high school. And how I suddenly remembered this again was just like a Vietnam flashback. It just came to me and I was like, oh fuck. I completely forgot that this happened to me. So back in high school, I was definitely underage at the time. I don't know how old specifically. If I have to take a guess, I'd be like 16, maybe 17. Again, I really don't know. It's been a really long ass time, and at that point, now in 2025, I've basically forgotten about everything and everyone. I'm honestly glad I did, because it's better off to move on and not dwell into the past. But for this story specifically, I need to get back into it to remember what exactly went down. This might as well be considered illegal with what I've been through at that time. I'm definitely one of the many victims of this specific EDP. You heard me right. I've unfortunately encountered one of those. Yes, it's gonna be one of those stories. A story that I never thought that I would ever talk about, nor would I remember, but this is something that really did happen back in high school. So it all started when I was in this art class, because I guess they told me some bullshit saying that the only way that I'm able to graduate is if I partake in this art, which is gay. I'm not really a fan of art. If you're into art, good for you. But for me personally, it's just not my thing. I can't really get into it. I really don't get why it has to be required for me to graduate at the time, because I don't see myself actually making art. I'm pretty fucking bad at it, to be honest with you. And I just don't really have the passion or the care for it. But I do this art or whatever, listen to my music like I usually do almost all the time, because I know for a fact that I'm not going to talk to anybody around the room at all, because they are either racist accomplices or they genuinely fucking suck. Either way, I don't care to know who any of them are. I just want to get my shit done and go back home. The usual art teacher wasn't around, and instead, she was replaced momentarily by this substitute teacher. We're gonna call him Herbert. Herbert the pervert here. Looks like he was in his Herbert prime, without that Walker King, of course. So this substitute teacher, Herbert here, at first there didn't seem to be anything suspicious with him, until he started acting kind of weird and saying a bunch of random gibberish, like bragging about being a German officer or something, which is just, I don't know if he's like referring to the other thing, or I don't know. I don't want to know, and I'd rather not find out, to be honest with you. So I was just doing my thing one day, right, and this substitute teacher's there, and he comes up to me and starts questioning me a bunch of random shit that I honestly don't know what it is, and I played along with it and pretend to be nice, and in reality, I just want him to go fuck off and leave me the fuck alone and let me listen to my music in fucking peace, because my only best friend back then was my MP3 player. We go ways back. You know, it helped me with my ups and downs, and it still currently helps me now. It still works after all this time, and I'm definitely glad it does. Like, the Spotify shit is absolutely nothing compared to MP3 players. So anyways, this Herbert guy wouldn't leave me alone, and then he said something about his back and wanting me to touch it. I didn't hear him or anything, and he just grabbed my fucking hand and made me touch his back. And then at some other day or whatever, honestly I don't really remember when at the time, I was just chilling at my desk, and then this teacher came up to me and questioned me about this substitute art teacher and wanted to know if he did anything like weird to me, and I told him all he did was made me touch his back, and that's it. And then this teacher told me and went on about that, yeah, like, this substitute teacher has been really weird to the other students, and he said some weird things, I guess. So I just wanted to check up on you to see if you're okay. And I told him, like, straight up that I'm fine. Like, it did not affect me to the slightest. It was weird, but, you know, it wasn't anything extreme, I guess. But it's still fucking weird, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's all that I could remember at the moment for this substitute art teacher. That was, like, honestly the last time that I've even engaged with that guy. I mean, I don't know what happened to that substitute art teacher afterward. I'm assuming he got fired. I don't even know if police looked into it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even bother and they just end up firing the guy anyway, because of how fucked up and shitty my school is, and I wouldn't be surprised if it still is now, because of all those droids. You know, those regs, those racist little fucking gremlin weirdos. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. I wasn't expecting this to be long, to be honest with you. Just something simple and cut and dry. So that's about it. I'll see you guys next time, I suppose.